So ain't nobody gonna perform for Donald Trump, huh? Which one of you jigaboo gonna be the first one to do it? I'm waiting. I'm gonna roast the out one of you Uncle Tom is for doing it. Which one of you gonna do it first?
He performed at the Crypto Ball as part of inauguration weekend for Donald J.
He's doing all these things.
Ladies and gentlemen, hold on to your seats because this is about to get wild. What happens when one of comedy's most fearless voices decides to call out a hip-hop legend? That's right, Katt Williams is throwing another blazing warning at Snoop Dogg, and this time, he's not holding back. Could Snoop Dogg finally be crossing a line he can't come back from? Is the laid-back, chronic-loving icon really playing politics instead of staying true to the streets that made him? Social media is exploding. Fans are divided. And the internet is eating this drama up like a bag of flamin' hot Cheetos on fire. Katt isn't just talking smack. He's exposing what he calls a dangerous shift in Snoop's empire-building ways. And trust us, nobody wants to be on the wrong side of this warning. So what really went down at the Crypto Ball? Why is Snoop getting heat from unexpected corners? And could this be the beginning of a career-altering fallout? We're about to dive deep, uncover the shocking details, and reveal what everyone else is too scared to say out loud. Stay tuned, because this is about to get messy, chaotic, and completely unfiltered. The question isn't just what did Snoop do, it's can anyone survive Katt Williams' wrath? Alright, buckle up because we are diving straight into the eye of the storm, and the spotlight is on none other than Snoop Dogg, the man who once ruled the West Coast with effortless, cool, now suddenly facing the heat from Katt Williams, the comedian who does not just tell jokes but delivers verbal grenades that hit harder than anyone can dodge. What could have possibly triggered this explosive showdown? Some say it is Snoop's recent appearances at high-profile political events, rubbing elbows with figures who would never be seen in the streets he once represented. Others whisper about his flashy corporate deals, brand endorsements, and the way he is slowly transforming from the streetwise dog into Hollywood's polished mascot. Katt Williams is not just seeing Snoop differently, he is sounding the alarm that something dangerous is happening behind all the glitz and glamour. According to anonymous insiders claiming deep knowledge of the music and comedy worlds, Snoop's calendar has shifted from studio sessions and community events to meetings with politicians, luxury brands, and financial advisors planning global investments. And it is not just about fame, it is about influence, control, and who gets to call the shots in an industry where loyalty has always been the currency of respect. Fans are buzzing online, questioning if the laid-back dog they grew up loving is slowly trading authenticity for status. Katt's message is crystal clear: do not get cozy with the system and forget the streets. But the deeper you dig, the more complicated it gets. Multiple sources describe Snoop's
career down the road. People might not want to book you in Texas or Arizona or California.
Sir. Wouldn't that be fantastic? Let's let that
describe Snoop's entourage now functioning more like a corporate think tank than a hip-hop family. Meetings that once focused on studio time and tours are now dissected for political optics, sponsorship potential, and brand synergy. That shift, according to Katt, is not subtle, it is seismic, and it is the exact reason he is stepping into the fray, warning a legend that the very essence of what made him untouchable might be slipping away. The tension is palpable. The stakes are not just reputation, they are legacy. The streets remember the dog who never flinched, who spoke truth to power. And the question now is whether that dog still exists. The controversy only escalates from here because once Katt Williams steps into the spotlight, the drama multiplies, and this time he is not holding back, accusing Snoop Dogg of trading street credibility for a seat at the corporate table, claiming that the man who once spoke truth to power is now aligning himself with the very people he used to expose. Insiders whisper about lavish spending, parties with celebrities and politicians, and Snoop's new lifestyle that seems more tailored for magazine covers than the streets that built him, with private jets, designer suits, and champagne-fueled gatherings becoming his new normal. Anonymous sources have even suggested that behind the scenes, Snoop has been negotiating multi-million-dollar deals that give him access to power circles. While fans of the old school feel betrayed, seeing their hero as someone who has sold out for comfort and influence, the public reaction is explosive. Social media is ablaze with debates, memes, and heated arguments, and half the community accuses Katt of being jealous or bitter, while the other half praises.
Just want to say this real quick. Now, I'm a political shit. All you people for the federal government that not getting paid right now, ain't no fucking way in the world y'all can vote for Donald Trump when he come back up again. If y'all do vote for him, y'all some stupid motherfuckers.
Was inaugurated as the 47th president of the United States of America. Snoop Dogg performed at the Crypto Ball. Now, Snoop Dogg, he got the backlash because people are like, wait, this isn't the same Snoop from 2016 who had so much to say about the artist performer.
Half praises him for speaking the truth nobody else dares to say. A leaked report, supposedly from a trusted insider, claims Snoop has been using his influence to silence critics, protect lucrative deals, and maintain an untouchable image, all while pretending to stay connected to his roots. And fans cannot help but notice the disconnect between his public persona and what some call his private empire. Comments are pouring in with people asking if Snoop's loyalty now lies with money over the culture that made him, with critics claiming that the tension surrounding Snoop Dogg and Katt Williams is reaching a boiling point because once a warning is issued by someone as fearless and unpredictable as Katt, the implications are massive and unavoidable, and the fallout could affect careers, reputations, and alliances across the entertainment industry. Speculation is running wild about potential legal battles, corporate investigations, and political scrutiny, with anonymous insiders suggesting that Snoop's recent partnerships and appearances might trigger financial probes or contractual disputes that could shake his empire corporate ethics and celebrity responsibility, creating a spectacle that feels equal parts scandal and cultural commentary. Imaginary sources have even suggested that some of Snoop's closest associates are privately questioning his choices, wondering if aligning with certain political figures and corporate moguls is worth the public backlash and potential damage to his legacy. Meanwhile, Katt Williams remains steadfast.
Yeah. Get your life right. Stop worrying about mine. I'm cool. I'm together. Still a black man. Still 100% black.
Refusing to back down, his warning echoing in interviews, podcasts, and online forums, signaling that this is more than a personal feud. It is a message to anyone in the entertainment world who might compromise authenticity for comfort and influence. The tension is electric, the stakes are monumental, and the question now looms larger than ever. Can Snoop Dogg navigate the fallout and retain his status as a legend? Or has crossing this line opened the door to consequences that even a superstar like him cannot escape, leaving fans, insiders, and critics all holding their breath as the drama continues to unfold? Now that you have seen the chaos, the warnings, and the divided opinions, it is time to ask yourself, is Snoop Dogg still the same legend we grew up loving? Or has...
Of course, Snoop has responded to the backlash he received for performing for a Trump event. One of the things he pointed out was that we always stick together. We're good at tearing each other apart, which is pretty constant. It's pretty consistent when somebody gets into trouble. It takes backlash from the community. It's always a communal thing. It isn't any action they took. It is the fact that we can't stay together, that we can't stick together, that it's us always attacking us. But that flies in the face of the reality of what's happening right now. It is not us who are tearing down affirmative action. It is not us who is tearing down DEI. It is not us who are tearing families apart. It is not us who have decided that affirmative action and rollbacks that have been that had precedent for 50, 60 years are gone. It is not us that is doing it. It is, I think most people are disappointed because they saw you a specific way, and you have a right to kind of interpret and do whatever artistically you want to. No one's begrudging you that. But why the attack on the community because they disagree with something you did?
Has Katt Williams exposed a truth to many?
On some real though, it's about time somebody said some gangster shit up in here. Yeah. Hey yo, Katt Williams, when did they start selling pimp clothes at Baby Gap? That's my nigga over there drinking that Hennessy out of that little sippy cup.
Are going to be at this thing. And I think it really does beg the question whether the culture is starting to thaw to Donald Trump. I mean,
many are afraid to say, can authenticity survive when fame and comfort take over? And will the streets ever forgive a dog who seems to have left them behind? We want to hear from you. Comment below with your thoughts, your theories, and your hot takes. Join the debate that is taking over social media. Hit that like button if you want more unfiltered, hard-hitting commentary. And subscribe to stay on top of every shocking revelation and drama-filled update. Because this is Clears and the real truth comes out. And trust us, you will not want to miss what happens next.